midfield. Huge crease, untouched, 10, 5, touchdown!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 10-5 Touchdown Tigers live talk show hosted right here by your man Julio Hennessy. Happy Hump Day. Thank you for all our new viewers, our returning viewers. Thank y'all for tuning in for tonight's episode. We appreciate you very much. And again, I want to remind everybody, if you are looking for things to understand about all Tigers, please go to the website at CarolinaTigersFootball.org, and you can find everything you need to find out from sponsorship, partnership, volunteer, all our many initiatives and what we do out here within the community standards. Everything is right there, what you need at CarolinaTigersFootball.org. We're going to jump right into tonight's episode and get ready. It is a special evening because you know what's going on. If you don't know what's going on, I'm about to bring up my man, my brother, my partner in information. It's time for some Cam's Corner, and I'm about to bring up Cam himself. What is going on?
It's going great today, Julio. How are you? How's your day today, Julio?
It's Hump Day, man. The weekend's almost here, so we halfway through it. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh, yeah, I know that one, man. What have you been up to lately? You got any plans on the horizon? Got any new shows? What's up?
Yeah, I got a show this Friday here in Charlotte at the Candy Coated Comedy Show. It's out here in Charlotte. It's 22nd Starlight. It's a great venue. Looking forward to that night. And then after that, man, the week's gonna start rolling. We got everything from the end of the month to March, April. It's 24th. I'll be in Dreamville. 28th. I'll be in Clemens with the Tigers. Pretty funny comedy show. So we got a lot of stuff coming up in the land of Hennessy, but we focusing on the 10-5 touchdown.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, we're getting front of the year. You know, we're getting closer and closer as well to the season. I'm very much looking forward to that. You know, I said I joined just this year, so I haven't actually been able to experience the season yet myself. So I've been really much still looking forward to that. You know, I've been really trying to, get the hype cycle and stuff going for that. So I'm looking forward to when that stuff happens, right?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I think we just announced that we are back at Philpott Memorial Stadium for this year up in Lexington, North Carolina. So shout out to Lexington, North Carolina for bringing back the Tigers. Now is to play on that beautiful football field and that awesome stadium. We're looking forward to the wonderful community of Lexington, also all surrounding areas coming out, support the Tigers, watching these games, and being a part of Tiger Nation. So we're thankful, grateful, and look forward to having another great year at that awesome facility.
Oh, yeah. I haven't actually gotten a chance to see it out either. So that's going to be a real fun one, I think.
Yeah.
I've had more chance to. I only got to see around the area when we did the parade that one time. I only got to see around the area that much when we did the parade. And it was great, but, I haven't got to see it directly in person.
Yeah, up close is definitely a eye-opener. I played on that field back 30-some-odd years ago.
Oh, really?
Hilarious. Yeah, so I played on that field. Back then we had grass and things of that nature. Now they got turf and lights and flashing lights and sound systems and all kinds of extra stuff. So let me know how old I was. We didn't have none of that stuff. We couldn't do none of that stuff. Now they score a touchdown. They can have flashing sequence lights and stuff. All we can say was touchdown jackets. But I'm thankful. So to see that these young men have such a great, awesome facility to play on and play in is amazing watching that transformation, you know what I'm saying, after all these years.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of the glamour in the the pretty lights and stuff, that brings me up to the topic that we're going to be talking about today, Julio. So I'm sure we talked about last week a bit some about it, right? But
yes.
The ongoing Olympics have been quite a show.
Yes,
it's been really interesting seeing it in some of the historical moments that have been happening. Right, there's been some pretty standout things, and so for a lot of people here, since it is Black History Month, I figured, why don't we bring some spotlights on some Black athletes that have been performing really, really well at the Olympics? So I decided to pick 3 specific athletes who I thought were rather historic or relevant in some way that I thought we could talk a bit about today, Leo.
All right. Looking forward to that. Let me bring it on up, buddy.
Right. So So for the first one today, now I should mention, of course, that this list is not comprehensive of every Black athlete in the Winter Olympics because, oh my God, there's a lot of Black people out there. Okay, there's a lot of us, right? And so I, decided to simply, restrain it to African Americans, Americans who are playing in the games. So, and the first one I have is Lila Edwards. Are you familiar with this player at all? Any?
I've seen a couple of things. She's been highlighted with some spotlights of people not appropriately giving her the correct attention that others get. But she is definitely a patriot. I'll say a matriarch, especially being one of the few representations of African Americans that plays ice hockey. So I would definitely know about that. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. That is exactly why she's quite famous, because this makes her the first, in fact, Black woman in the ice hockey roster. And not only that, ironically enough, because she's so good at the sport, she is the first Black woman to ever score a goal for Team USA as well.
Awesome.
She is a player normally on our offseason for the University of Wisconsin. She is a college player. She's won 2 separate championship medals in ice hockey, separate from the Olympic Games, winning one both in 2025 and also one in 2023, with them being gold and silver respectively.
Wow.
Yes. So she kind of already had a pedigree, a pretty large pedigree coming into this. People see her as kind of like an upcoming star, especially. And I'll tell you what, if there's anything that you guys should check out, by the way, when it comes to Olympic sports, you should check out women's ice hockey because, man, the Team USA has been absolutely dominant this year when it comes to ice hockey. It's been crazy. I mean, just like, I think one of our games was like 14-0, and then just incredible runs for the entirety of this thing. It's been like incredible. And like I said, she's been kind of one of the front runners for the team, especially for it, right? Incredible talent, right? So if you haven't been catching up with ice hockey, you should catch up with that particular sport, because tomorrow, in fact, the finals are happening at 1:10 p.m. with the USA versus, you might be able to guess it. Who do you think they're playing against for the finals?
Canada?
Yes, sir. You guessed it. Yes, sir. Where else? What else could it possibly be? Right? I mean, come on.
I don't know, man. You can have, I don't know if Russia's in the Olympics, win Olympics. Also, you got the Netherlands or Switzerland. Those are also teams that are known just for having winter sports be dominant because of where they are for winter sports. But yeah, Canada and USA, even in the men's side, is always a very top tier competitions between those two countries.
Mm-hmm. I know on the men's side, at least, we haven't been doing quite as well. I know it's been a bit of a struggle for that one, right? We've kind of been outperformed, especially by some of the other, wintry states, as it were, right? Norway, Sweden, those kind of places, right? Tend to perform a lot better. But like I said, it's a different story for women, and they've just been outperforming. That's a general trend as well. Almost in women's sports, it's an interesting trend. U.S. women tend to just kind of outperform pretty much everywhere else. Is a kind of a common trend in the Olympics, both in the winter and the summer one.
Well, I mean, I guess so, man. When I do follow, like from World Cup to World Cup soccer is different. When we do follow these Olympic sports, I think USA does have a lot of great predominant, the team and dominant team in a lot of these categories. But hockey, I never did not know that they were that dominant in hockey. So it's definitely good to see the highlight on that and understand how dominant USA is in hockey. So that's pretty cool. I do have one. I watch hockey in USA hockey, but so do the women fight too? I don't know if they be throwing knuckles.
Yeah, they sure do.
Oh, for real?
That hasn't changed. Mm-hmm. You thought it was different? No.
I can see her right now pull up her shorts and do the Dukes like, you don't want none of these hands.
Yeah, you know. Look, listen. Hockey is it's not a refined sport, my friend. It's not a sport for gentlemen or gentlewomen.
I got you.
I'll tell you what.
I can only imagine her doing the back skate, crossing up on the feet, throwing a 1-2, pop. and crosses back. It's on ice though, so yeah, it's.
Listen,
she turned to a figure skater when she throw them hands, boy, quick on the feet. But that'd be that's interesting. I definitely I would try to tune in. I'll be at work, so I try to put it on my phone and watch it.
Yeah, if you can't tune in, live, make sure you guys try to find that out or try to tune in for that as well after the fact. But yes, that should be our first one as well. So move on to our second highlight for today. Erin Jackson.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm sure you seem to have heard a bit about her as well, right?
Yes, sir. Also in the previous Winter Olympics, she made a very bold let everybody know who she was and what she could do. And this Olympics, she has stamped herself by being the first African American to win a gold medal in speed skating for this sport. And so very dominant performance. And so way to stay on top. They also showed the video of Snoop Dogg cheering her on when in her gold medal race when she captured the gold medal. Snoop Dogg was out there in the stands recording live while she did her thing. So yes, dominant and awesome to see.
Mm-hmm. She's become a headliner, especially in the recent Olympics. It's a pretty interesting athlete. She started not in speed skating, but in roller derby. I don't know if you knew that. She started with, yes, she did team roller derby before, right?
All right.
And that was mostly what she performed. She performed incredibly well, right? But in her adulthood, I think in like her 20s, she moved over to speed skating and then basically started dominating that as well, right? Just multiple awards. She won 2 World Cups after her first Olympic win, right? In the Beijing Winter Olympics.
Yes.
And it's just an incredible story, I think we have a lot of people on our team, especially, who are, who might be a bit older, right? Mm-hmm. But I think that's something you should show that, especially in specific sports, you're never too old to really try. There was another headline too about another guy, oldest Olympics ever. I think he was like 54. I believe he was like 54 or something like that. And he had won a gold medal. I forget what sports it was. It's another different sport in the Winter Olympics, but of course, she's not nearly that old. She's like 33. But still, it's very surprising, especially in something like this sport.
Yeah, I mean, not to even start off as a speed skater, as most of the athletes who compete in this in that specific sport, that specific area of skating, a lot of them train as children for these moments as they get up. So for her to jump in her latter years and 20s and then adapt and then just have the physical talent to dominate and then hone that and to win a gold medal just shows you just how great she is and what she does and where she found her niche. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and we talked a bit about this before, right? Where we talked about how last week we said, the Jamaican team, those guys from Jamaica, competing, whatever, they're not necessarily from the best climate to do winter sport, but ironically enough, she's from Florida, right? Which is a rare thing to be performing this well, from a like non-colder northern climate. Yes. Naturally, I guess it's probably why she started in roller derby.
Correct.
There's no. You're not going to be skating on no alligators, okay, or some crocs in Florida, all right, but.
Maybe some iguanas, but not alligators.
But and unfortunately, this year she didn't quite make the podium. But her run was definitely as historic as most. And I thought she's definitely one of the most prominent, Olympic athletes, I think, for this year. I'm really looking forward to see where she goes next. I know for a fact she's probably going to be the next one as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing if she's able to really sort of win back her title, for this year. So, yeah, that's Erin Jackson. And for you guys, I do have, in fact, one more for you guys this year. I have Alina Mylers-Taylor. Excuse me.
Okay.
She is, in fact, the most decorated Black athlete in the history of Winter Olympics.
Okay.
Compared to anyone else, she has literally won the most Olympic medals, 5 of them, in fact. I believe she's in her 40s. She's also an older one, too. I'm pretty sure she's the oldest women's athlete.
Mature.
Yes. Yeah, mature. Mature, yes. And while she has those many medals, unfortunately, the storyline is that she just never had been able to really win a gold medal. She's
Mm,
kind of one of those people who, they always end up, second or third, but they
right.
struggle to really kind of close it out, right? They never can really finish first. So that was her big struggle for this year, especially, was really trying to make that, that gold finish and, fully decorate her achievements and awards, right?
Right.
And in
Go ahead.
Yeah, and in this year, she was finally able to do it in the mono bob sled event. She was finally able to get that gold for her, taking it for the win. It was quite a scene and quite a story, and it was definitely a run for the ages, I think, as well for her too.
So was that her? Is that her event within winter sports? Is the bobsled
Yes, it is the
and
mono bob sled.
and mono? That means she's by herself.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Wow. Awesome.
I
Awesome.
mean, I remember when I was in the research for this, I saw it was kind of crazy. She had like five. I wish I could find this picture again. She had like five medals hanging hanging from her neck, and I was like, it was looking like chains. I was like, that was
Right.
crazy. Like I said, just an incredible amount of wins, and I think I mentioned to you that this is literally the most someone has won, especially a black one who has won that many medals before, just
Right.
never before seen, right? And so
I,
you know,
I'm and thank you for highlighting that. I've never have ever have not heard her name or known her accomplishments or how her diligence within what she's accomplished. So that's great to have a new face that I didn't know about, but has been around uh, doing the work for some time now, and finally got to capitalize and take home that goal that she has so long and worked hard to find and get. So that's awesome.
yep. So it was quite the Olympics, and yep, that is the last one I got for you guys in regards to the Olympics. Um, Lastly, now though, I do want to talk a bit more about some things. Otherwise, though, Julio, like if you guys have not checked it out yet, you guys should check out the Carolina Tigers new blog. I talked a bit about this before last show, but we have some brand new articles on there, and hopefully I'll have one for you guys uh, next week. But in that one, I decided to talk a little bit about this week. I talked a little about the AWFL. And I talked a bit about that. So I figured that this week as well, I kind of wanted to remind you guys a bit about that. So Julio, of course, since you've been here for a while and things like that, I'm sure you're probably already a bit familiar right now with the AWFL, right?
Hmm.
The league that Tigers play in, right?
Yes, sir.
So as we get into the season, I wanted to sort of give a bit of a refresher for some of the people out there who who might not be quite familiar with that, and you guys can check it out. Check out the blog post, the ABCs of the AWFL. You can find it on the legs on the website. We got a link down below. But I basically talked a bit about sort of the structure of the AWFL, the things that or the division that we play in, right, and the region that we play in, and sort of the goal to which we might be able to reach at the very end, the coveted Emerald Bowl, which you can think of as the sort of Super Bowl for the Tigers.
Mhm.
So alongside this was a post of who we playing over the coming weeks. So if you guys want to learn a bit more about the AWFL, I highly recommend you guys check out that article that I fully posted at Carolina Tigers football.org. You guys can check that out there, or you can find it on the Facebook page here. It should be from last week. Guys, just find it. And this week as well, I'll be posting another article too. Look forward to it. I'll be talking this week a little about the history of women's gridiron football. It's a pretty tumultuous history. It has a lot of ups and downs, and how we got to where we are now. But I promise you guys, it'll be an interesting read. Some very interesting tidbits there where you won't be able to see anywhere else. So make sure you guys check out the blog for that and any more updates as well from the Carolina Tigers. So,
hey, awesome stuff, man. Great job what you do. Thank you for those wonderful highlights, man. Good. Some we knew and some we didn't. And man, what a great way to shine some light on these awesome athletes, man. Definitely for the Winter Olympics, man. Didn't know y'all know another great moment. Representative of Haiti did the cross country ski. That was amazing. I don't know what he placed in, but Haiti had the first representation in the Winter Olympics, and that young man did an awesome job representing Haiti. He was adopted in France. His parents I forgot his name. I should look them up. I mean, I might do that for next week, get his name for that gentleman. But he was awesome in representing, saying Haiti for the Winter Olympics.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I think especially, those are the kind of places and people that you really got to shine a light on. We always talk about all of, people talk about France, they talk about, Germany and, Italy and stuff, but people very rarely pay attention to some of the athletes from places like Haiti,
Haiti, bro.
And things like that,
Haiti. Ain't no snow in Haiti, bro.
You ain't getting no snow there. you ain't getting those. I tell you what, you sure ain't getting no snow there.
There's some snow out there, but not the kind you can take a snowboard down. hey. That's kind of snow that you don't want to be enjoying too much. No. That comes with felony charges.
But yeah, I think that'll do it for this week's Cam's Corner. Thank you so much for letting me talk a little bit about the sports and of course the blowing as well.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that'll be it. Julio, go ahead and take us to halftime. I think it'd be about now, right?
Yes, sir. And y'all, man, y'all tune in for the great things, the awesome stuff from Cam as we always explore and enjoy Cam's Corner. News at its finest, news at its quickest, always quick with it. Cam's Corner, man. Thank you, Cam.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're gonna go to halftime right now. Halftime, we're gonna talk about our amazing sponsors and everything. We want to talk about the amazing sponsors and partners of the Carolina Tigers, man. One pride, one mission, and that is to understand community, love, leadership, teamwork, and all in all, knowing how to come together and be one, man. We want to say thank you to Sadler Sports Insurance and Recreation Insurance. It's kind of like Aflac. If you're out doing what you love, you get hurt, man. Sadler can get you some help, get you some money. So call Sadler today for all your secondary insurance needs, or even your primary insurance needs. Sadler can take care of you when it comes to sports and recreation insurance. Also, thank you, Carolina Vision. They are helping with the visuals and all the recording stuff and editing stuff. We thank you, Carolina Vision, for giving us a vision to be better. TB Stokes and Farms, they are a business sponsor right here for a player, man. They're going to look forward to having that beautiful banner up at the home game with their sponsor player, with all information for their businesses out there for TB Stokes. Thank you so much. Also, Stockton Construction is also a business sponsor for a player. We look forward to seeing that banner also as well out there at the home game with their player they sponsored, and looking forward to seeing all that from Stockton Construction. Contact them for all your construction needs. Also, Second and Main right there in Lexington. You go to Second and Main after these games, let them know and show that ticket stub. Guess what? When you get them having some libations, you get a discount for being at the game only at Second and Main. Savage D1 is the ones that get it done. Savage D1 is the ones that make all these awesome, beautiful uniforms that the Tigers put on with every home game, away game. And everywhere you see, they wearing that Savage tie. If you want your team to be a Savage, holler at Savage D1 today and get your team the entire needs. Also, Review Media is also a part of Tigers. They get Review Media. If you want to get reviewed different way, holler at Review Media and get you viewed a new way today with Review Media. Also, Catch the Funny is part of the motion behind the ocean. If you ain't laughing, you ain't living. We say live your life to the fullest and you live a little bit longer. Also, we now are with our first new partner is Operation First Response, honoring and giving, helping give back to our injured and disabled first responders, man. We want to say thank you to all our first responders for coming out there. We're going to have a special night for you in one of our home games. You can come out there, man, show up, get in, be represented, have a halftime shout out. We thank you all our first responders. They put their lives on the line every day to help give us a peace of mind, and we love our first responders. Also, Carolina Tigers, thank you so much for always being a partner and sponsor of your own creation. If you ain't part of yourself, you ain't got nothing else. We want to say shout out to all our partner sponsors of the awesome Carolina Tigers organization. We appreciate it very much. And again, I think we'll show one time, but said with our partners again, Operation First Sparks, man. We're going to do some great things within the community. And thank you again, y'all. Stay tuned. And that is the halftime show.
All right, Julio. All right. I think, yeah. So now that we are past the halftime show, I don't get too much longer here, but
okay.
I wanted to ask you, I just want to say thank you guys again for tuning in to Cam's Corner here, and we'll of course be back again, like I said, tomorrow or hopefully
next Wednesday.
Tomorrow, this Wednesday. Yep, we'll be back again next Wednesday for that.
We ain't leaving nowhere yet. We know you got to roll. We love you, Cam, man. Thank you for everything. You're awesome. Looking forward. I'm gonna talk a little thing about my shows real quick. Try to get it up to date. Hopefully, we get some people out there, and then we're gonna have a wonderful rest of the evening. I want everybody to keep on supporting the Carolina Tigers. Keep supporting your local Tigers. If you know a Tiger, sponsor Tiger. Be a paw print creator. Find a way. Be a volunteer. Find a way to get behind this awesome community-based team. It's an organization, not a football team, and that's what we're all about.
Yep. So look forward to next week, guys. I got some interesting stuff cooking as well. But yeah, that'll be it for me this week, guys. So I'll see you guys next week. Make sure you guys stay safe, happy, and healthy. And I'll see you next time, guys.
All right, brother. Later, man. So I guess the shot to Cam. Quick update, man, for my stuff, man. We already passed the second, already passed the 14th. We got the 20th coming up this Friday night here in Charlotte, North Carolina, at the 22nd Starlight right here in Charlotte. You can go to both my web pages, all my social media, Julio Hennessy. You can find all the updates. Also, 24th in March, we'll be at the Greenville Comedy Zone. Pull up, you in South Carolina. I know somebody in South Carolina. Please spread the word. On the 28th, we'll be in Clemens, North Carolina for a pretty funny comedy show. That's going to help benefit the Tigers. And then on April the 1st, which y'all know is April Fools, but ain't no joke, we'll be in Spindale, North Carolina. Get ready for it. Right here, March 28th, man, y'all get your tickets, man, right here at the Village Inn. It's the pretty funny open mic comedy show. Really ain't no open mic. It's a comedy show. I think the open mic might be after the show. People want to jump, maybe express their funny bones, what they got going on. You have an opportunity after the show. But doing the show is, I'm hosting. I got the funny Stephanie Denise. She's out of Virginia Beach. We got the hilarious Brandy Roberts. She's out of Raleigh. And Jazz Gill coming up from South Carolina. These three awesome ladies are amazing talents, amazing comedians. They are my sisters in comedy, and I enjoy working with them every time I get an opportunity. So this is a show you do not want to miss. Get your tickets, man. Go on the website. We got them coming. We got them ready. It's going to be a great night of laughs. Come benefit and come laugh with Tigers and have a great night on the 28th. That's coming up in next month. So looking forward to that. Also, what I would say, remember, man, come join the culture. Be a part of an awesome organization right here. Go to CarolinaTigersFootball.org and sign up for anything that you're interested in becoming a Tiger. Players, volunteers, sponsors, partners, paw print creators. Remember, there's nothing you can't do. You can do anything you want to do when it comes to being a Tiger, and all help and all love is appreciated. So thank y'all so much. Please go to the website and become a Tiger in some way today. All right, there we go. Also, quick recap. All these teams, man, we're going to have a dope lined-up season for the Tigers, man. It's going to be an awesome, awesome year. Looking forward to going to the Emerald Bowl this year. The Tigers can get there. They went to the playoffs last year. If you don't know, you know what I'm saying, made the playoffs, kind of fell short of Emerald Bowl, had some great player representation up in the Pro Bowl for the league. So, like I said, we're doing big things, great things, and looking forward to this season coming up and still showing up and showing out for the Tigers, man. So, other than that, that is about all the news we have for the day. That has been what I got. I think one more thing. Oh, I'm going to show this. Don't judge me. This is my little promo flyer. Don't play with me. This is AI generated. I do not wear clothes like this. I've been getting too many comments. I'm going to play this right here, and y'all catch the show.
It kicks off February 7th in Greensboro, North Carolina. Valentine's Day, February 14th, we're in Charlotte. Back in Charlotte, February 20th. March 24th, Greenville, South Carolina. March 28th, Winston-Salem. April 1st, Spindale, North Carolina. Mark your calendar, tell a friend, and meet.
Hey, so don't judge me. That ain't me. That's AI. AI see my body, so we're going to make this Julio. So other than that, man, thank y'all so much. We do appreciate every view, every comment. Please don't be a stranger. Also, we're looking for some great people. Her locker room nominees. If you know an awesome woman within the community that deserves to be highlighted, please send her information to her locker room at CarolinaTigersFootball.org so they can be acknowledged. We're going to bring them on the show, interview them, give them the spot they deserve, and let's get some her locker room nominations going on. Also, if you a top fan, you say, man, I love Tigers. Well, guess what? We want to highlight you too. Go ahead and drop your information and talk show live at the CarolinaTigersFootball.org and come join the show as a top Tiger fan. It's the fan spotlights. We're looking for y'all. Love to have you on here. It's up to you. Send out the recommendations, and we're looking forward to it. Also, again, before I go one more time about the sponsorships, you want to be a sponsor, Carolina sponsors at CarolinaTigersFootball.org, but also just go to the main website at CarolinaTigersFootball.org, and everything you want to know about the Tigers, be involved with, is right there. Other than that, man, I want y'all to have a blessed rest of your week. Remember, man, laugh a lot, live a lot, and we'll see you next time on the 10-5 Touchdown Tigers Talk Show. Y'all have an amazing night. Thank you very much. Peace.
Them Tigers, orange, white, and purple. Y'all better take a seat. Carolina Tigers, you know we can't be beat. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, run up on them, make that play all day. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, line them up, we'll make them pay. We don't play. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, hard hits, big plays, that's our way. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, Carolina Tigers, you know we gon' slay. Stepping in the jungle, that's a death wish. We Tigers on the hunt, coming out the mist. Try to count us out, now we gonna grind. Y'all can move out the way, it's our time to shine. All claws are out, ain't no holding back. We the new champs here and we're on attack. You want the smoke, well, we're bringing the fire. Wanna feel the heat if that's your desire.